The fear of accepting the lost time. What you should be fearing is increasing the lost time, not accepting the lost time. Increasing the lost time is a greater fear than accepting the lost time ever will be. And men must keep that in mind. This is the crazy thing about the fear of accepting lost time. Your ass losing the time no matter what. The time is lost. You are a man. As a man, you cannot live with regrets. You cannot sit and tell yourself that, well, all my time is gone, I might as well stay in it. Hell no. If you look at it, this is every facet of life, man. If you look at any facet of life and you feel like it is a waste of time, no matter what it is, man, if I felt like this was a waste of time, man, I wouldn't be coming on here putting this content up, homie. That's real talk. Like, you wouldn't even have to worry about me doing no lives or putting up no regular content if I felt like it was a waste of time. Anything that I feel like is a waste of time, man, I'm going to cut it out of my life because I can't waste any more time on it. Even if I wasted 50 years on something, I bet I won't waste 51. Let me wake up on my 50th birthday and be like, man, I'd waste 50 years on this. Shit, 51, that's going to be it, boy. I'm telling you, you have to realize that. So what? You wasted time. Man, that time is gone. You got more time left. What are you going to do? You're going to turn 20 years into 30 years. You're going to turn 30 years into 40 years, into 50 years, 60 years. What are you going to do? At some point, you got to say, okay, enough is enough. You got to take out the scissors, man. You got to cut those ties, man. Another thing, man, and this right here, man, I hear men say this. I've heard men say this. I know you've heard men say this. There's probably a point where maybe you even said this yourself. Fearing that someone else will get to experience her good qualities. Fearing that someone else will get to experience her good qualities when you cut her loose. Now, that is a realistic ideal because someone else is probably going to enjoy her good qualities. So, matter of fact, there is no probably. Someone else is going to enjoy her good qualities when you put her to the side. But something else you're going to have to realize. They're also going to get all these bad qualities that you hate. All of the bad qualities that make you feel like it's a waste of time, they're going to get all of those as well. So you ask yourself, if you feel that strongly about it, you might as well keep her. If you feel like, her good qualities are that great, then stop complaining about her bad qualities, man, and just accept that she's a good woman. You either got to call her a good woman or you got to say, you know what, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. If you feel like the juice is worth the squeeze, keep squeezing. Don't let nobody else squeeze the juice. But if you know damn well the juice ain't worth the squeeze, why you worrying about somebody else? You going to try to save her. So here's what you're doing then. You're such a noble man. You love your brother so much. You love your brethren so much that you're going to save him the trouble of squeezing when the juice ain't worth it. You're going to keep her out of the world so no other man can experience what you experiencing. Man, you're a noble brother, man. We can't have nothing but love for you, man. You're going to look out for us like that, man. You're going to keep that scallywag out the world, man, so we can't get caught up with her, man. Oh, man, brother. You tell us when your birthday is, man. We're going to all get together, man, fly you somewhere nice, man. You deserve vacation. You going to look out for us like that? Oh, man, that brother there is cold, man. I can't even complain about a brother, man, that's going to look out for us like that, man. That's the only excuse you could tell me that you're going to keep a woman because you feel someone else going to experience her good qualities. Most of the time, it's good loving. Okay, man, oh, man, she got that good loving, man. I don't want nobody else to get that good loving, man. I'm telling you, man, that good loving, man, that thing get right, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Niagara Fall, man, I'm telling you, man. Woo, woo. I can't get that up, man. I'm telling you, I got to keep that for myself, man. I ain't nothing I can do with it. I can't let nobody get it, BOA. I'm telling you, man. Every time I think about it, man, it make me sick to my stomach, BOA. I can't do it, man. I love her so much, man. Every time she come around me, BOA, I can't do it, man. I can't let nobody else have her. And then you go home and get cussed out like a dog. Got to eat fast food every day because you won't cook. Got to walk over clothes and stuff because you won't clean up. She don't even get her hair done. She don't even take care of her skin. Gained about 20 pounds a year. And you sitting there telling my man, well, she got that good love and I can't let her go. Come on, man. That don't even make sense. Someone else gonna experience her good quality. For all you know, someone else experienced her good qualities while you with her. What you talking about? I mean, tell me you trying to hold on to some loving that ain't even yours? You don't know who she giving the loving to right now, man. Can't hold on to her for that. If you're holding on to her for that, that's why you got with her. And you deserve what you get, man. Let me tell you something, brothers. And this ain't, man, to make nobody feel no kind of way about it. Actually, it is. When I say shit, it is to make you feel some kind of way about your life. Like you're living that old buster, that old sucker life, man. I'm trying to help you be sucker free. If you got with a woman, man, because she got good loving, you're a sucker. You're a sucker. You ain't alpha. You ain't red pill. You're a beta male simp mangina. If that's the reason you with your woman, man, you're a sucker. I'm telling you now. If you know somebody that with their woman for that reason, man, they's a sucker. Ain't nothing else I can tell you, man. They're a beta male simp mangina. And if they come in here, they need to be in here. You need to drag them in here, tie them to a chair, make them sit down and listen to all this alpha game, because they need this alpha information in their lives, man. There ain't no worse reason to be with a woman than she got good loving. That is the absolute worst reason you could ever be with a woman in your life, man. And that's the bottom line. So another thing is this, man. Oh, now this, I can understand this one, man. So I'm going to break this one down, man. If you got children, man, you understand this one. Fear of another man being in the father position in your child's life. Fear of another man assuming the fatherhood position, the fatherhood role in your child's life. Because 9 times out of 10, after the breakup, the woman going to keep the child. Now, this is a realistic concern for men. You're not even beta if you think about this. You're not. This is just a man thing. If you're a beta, if you're alpha, if you red pill, blue pill, no matter what you are, this is a man thing. This is an issue that men have to deal with after a breakup. So I can almost understand why this would give you pause in leaving, in the idea of leaving a woman. This is worthwhile, man. I'll be honest with you. But let me talk to you about it. Let's break it down so we can get to the bottom of it and stop feeling the way that we feel about it, because it's not what we think it is. We're only thinking about it from the perspective of how it's going to affect us and how it's going to make us feel when we have to accept that. But let's talk about this. Just because you break up with a woman, with your child's mother, does not mean that there's going to be another man assuming the fatherhood role in your child's life. Let me tell you something. You literally have to not be there since a child was born for another man to be able to step in and do that. Even if you fall back for a minute after the breakup for even 6 months or a year, that bond that you develop with that child, I mean, like I said, unless you left when the child was a baby, that bond that you develop from being in that child's life every day will never be broken. Ever. I just got through chopping it over my son before I came on. You know what I'm saying? It will never be broken. So you have to understand, man, that is not a realistic concern, because now it's going to be more difficult for you. Of course, it's a whole lot more difficult to be active in your child's life regularly when you're not in the same household. I mean, come on. Hell, that's just common sense. But you can still have that same overbearing position in your child's life, man. It's just going to be more difficult for you. It's not going to be an everyday thing, but it has to be as often as you can thing. So that is why when I say when you break up with a woman, you ain't got time to go right back in and be with another woman, because you got to figure out how to manage your time when it comes to your seed. Now, this is if you got a seed, but even if you don't have a seed, and we'll talk about this later, you shouldn't just go jump right into being with another woman. Like, you can't go from being in a relationship to trying to be with somebody else, man. That's what females do. They're the one who have that type of emotion where they need to go dump that emotion into someone else, where they need a backup plan, where they need a rebound man. You're a man. What you got to do is rid yourself of those emotions that you develop while you were attached to that woman in that situation. You can't continue to be emotionally available like you were in that relationship, man. So you can't afford to go jump into another one, because you jump into another one, you're going to take that same emotional availability and you're going to jump into it with another woman. And then she going to run off anyway, because you're going to be trying to be emotional too quick. What you got to do is take some time to yourself and rid yourself of that emotional bondage that you got yourself in from being in that situation, man. Like this video on your way out if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. When you subscribe, click that notification bell. Make sure your notifications are on so you can be alerted to when I upload some more of this real shit. And as always, alpha's up, beta's down. Peace.